Hi there, welcome in. We're going to do a reading. All right, we're going to ask our angels, saints, ancestors, and guides into our space to provide love and divine messages for our highest and greatest good. We're surrounded in divine white light and love, so it is and so it will be. All right, so we're going to use the Gateway of Light deck. Knock, knock. I am presence. So I go, knock, knock, who's there? I said, who's there in my head? And it says, I am presence. I love that. Light body activation, accessing the divine within. Look at that beautiful energy. If you are the creator, having an earthly experience here, you're connecting to divine energy. Light body activation, sword of light. All right, divine protection, cords cut, breakthrough energy. Awesome. Look at this. This is just like kabam, you know? Amazing. Thank you. We have crown chakra upgrade here. Like it's preparing your vessel to hold this beautiful vibration, okay? And as a result of that, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel this preparation. All right, there's divine connection, there's holy experiences, and then there's miraculous energy. All right. Gorgeous. Look at solar light upgrades. Okay, solar plexus chakra, inner fire, and willpower. It's like this perseverance, this grit, this, you know, incredible influx of frequency. It's like tuning in to tune out, right? It's like this fascinating process you're going through here. Yeah, look at this. Palladian activation, the divine matrix, angelic frequency, and inner earth. Wow, this is about coming together. It's like being a galactic neighbor, okay, and connecting with the energy here so that we can be in harmony in the heavens as well as here on earth. It's like grounding this energy, anchoring this energy, okay? This is about resolution here. We have a divine matrix here. This talks about we're all connected, interconnectedness, synchronicities, as well as God incidences. Okay, so there's like a plan, whole plan playing out here. You could really resonate with angelic frequency. The angels are here. This very much could be like, you know, your strong connection to spirit. You are safe and you have a strong, potent connection, okay? Like straight up. And then I have inner earth, base chakra, strength and security, and laying foundations. So I'm getting like ley lines, okay? So some of us are holding this vibration and grounding it here, okay? So it's like we're ground crew, okay? Look, it's like ground crew, all right? So your energy is very strong and potent, okay? Okay, I'll do these two. Memories of Atlantis and soul star activations. All right, so this talks about a spiritual acceleration, progress, and technology. Again, like having access to this and grounding it here in the physical realm, fulfilling your soul contracts, and remembering who you are. Wow, this is incredible. So we're going to talk about the soul star activation. Fulfilling soul contracts and remembering who you are. It says that the soul star chakra is the energy center that's found around 6 to 12 inches above your crown and connects us directly with soul wisdom. It's our gateway to the etheric realms, which hold all the lessons of the incarnations that we have experienced. Through our soul star, we access information and wisdom like a computer, connecting to the internet through broadband. Instead of having to move through the dimensions to access the information, we can remain, hold on a second. We can remain connected at all times and download support as necessary. Now, this has Horus, Egyptian god Horus, all right? and it's as a spiritual guide. So you may connect to the, Egypt or Atlantis, or like a key. I'm getting like key holder, blueprint. I have like the matrix here. So I'm getting like seed of life energy here, and like laying foundations. And so this talks about the Egyptian god Horus appears on this card as a spirit guide. His hawk-headed image is said to illustrate his connection to the sun, moon, and the stars. As a keeper of energetic portals to hidden realms, he can help us remember our starry origins, open psychic vision, and connect directly with the wisdom that is held in the stars. So, powerful. It seems like through previous journeys, you have learned much about the inner workings of your soul and about the cycles of karma. Before this incarnation, you set a powerful intention to remember your divine origins. At this point, you're in a powerful space, for you're remembering who you truly are, and you know that you have it within you to make a great difference in your own life, the lives of those you love, and of course the world. This remembering is in alignment with the soul contracts you made before coming to this realm. If you find yourself worrying if you're making the right decisions, know that even if you aren't conscious of it, all that you have chosen so far is in accordance with your soul's evolutionary plan. And when you draw this gateway, you are opening up on higher levels. Okay, so with confirmation that you're remembering and you're applying and integrating all of this now. And this is you being like that galactic conduit. Okay, it's like the interconnectedness. It's like, again, having access to the information, the technology, right? And being able to download this, an angelic frequency, all right? And be able to apply this in the physical realm. Beautiful, beautiful message here. I love that. I thought we would tap in with some tarot. Bottom of the deck is the Magician, which is pretty fantastic. So there's this applying the, having resources, okay, and learning how to apply them. But with, there's also like this learning and teaching and evolving and practicing. So it's kind of like practicing what you learned, okay, putting into practice, okay, and as well as like having access to things, right, like as above, so below, right, part of, key teachings here, right, something that like you're tapping into the wisdom and knowledge and bringing it here into the physical reality, manifestation here. All right, so Ace of Wands is coming out as the I am presence. This is a light body activation, okay? This is talking about accessing the divine within. Like you are a creation of spirit, right? Like the divine spirit, okay? Beautiful. Passionate new beginning, like things are kicking off. Look, Sword of Light. Divine protection, cords cut, breakthrough energy. Yeah, you're being divinely protected from this low vibrational devil energy, okay? You are the star. You're showing up as the star, and this is confirming the crown chakra upgrade, right? So your intentions are pure, and you have a strong divine connection, and you have a lot of holy experiences, and you carry miraculous energy, okay? So this light can't be put out regardless of how they've tried, okay? I'm getting like, and they tried. Look at, all right? Let's get solar light upgrade. This little light of mine, I'm gonna make it shine. Like that kind of energy. I'm not a singer, but that doesn't stop me. 3 of Cups. Ooh, willpower. I feel like you have community support, okay? Right? And this is like that warrior spirit too. Like those who come before you are celebrating you, okay? You have this like phases of your existence as well. So there's this like inner fire, inner pull. This also talks about the fates. So you're not doing any of this alone, right? You have a lot of support from spirit and your ancestors and the community. So I feel like you're going to be connecting with like-minded souls, like soul tribe. Okay, you could be connecting with your soul tribe, right? We talked a little bit about origins here. Okay, yeah, look at this. It's the Hermit, all right? So this is, again, guiding, okay? Coming together, harmony in the heavens, and resolution. All right, so there's this guidance playing out here. Again, Soul Star activation was where Horus was showing up as one of the guides. I would say that's not only one of the guides. There's many guides. And when I see the Hermit, I always think of Hermes, okay? I think of yeah, there's so many characters that this reminds me of. It also reminds me of like Saint Germain, and you know, the violet flame, right? And the illumination. It's almost like seeing things for what they truly are, instead of how they're projected or how they're packaged. There's this wanting to create some sort of resolution and work together to find peace and harmony. Okay, so there's a need to kind of like move on, move along. Look at, we have a tower. There could be a fall of a false matrix. And so that also could be what's coming to light here. You might receive downloads to share. You might be guided a certain direction. People, places, things. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. You might be seeing like coincidences or God incidences. You're going to maybe see the synchronicities here. I'm getting like whatever was established that wasn't meant to be foundational is going to be coming down. So there could be like something that plays out with the grid, and it's a reset, is what I'm getting. Okay, so there could be like this, like light out. Okay, it might affect the grid. Okay, and it might affect, you know, and it might help like restart. Okay, something ends and something new begins. Okay, so it's like the angels are here, you are safe. And this is a very strong connection. And so there's a cycle playing out. So this can represent like the fall of an old cycle and something ending so something new can begin. And then something's being birthed here, okay, with the Empress and the inner earth. Okay, so maybe there's an opportunity to build new foundations, like laying new foundations, something that has strength and security, something that is abundant, something that comes from creation here, something that is like channeled through. I'm getting like, it's like as above here and then is birthed here through the Empress. All right, so there's like a bit of a creation period playing out here, but an ending in order for a new beginning here. Interesting. Like there's enough for everybody energy, right? Not just for the select few. Okay, I'm getting that. Maybe there's like a communal living, communal type, like everybody deserves to celebrate and enjoy life. How can we lay foundations that would support something like that? Like celebrating everybody, celebrating life, instead of trying to like control, manipulate from a place of greed. That's where this devil's going down, you know what I mean? Look at Seven of Pentacles and Justice. Wow, all right. Three of Swords, bottom of the deck. Seven of Pentacles, clarifying memories of Atlantis. Spiritual acceleration. Progress. This is progress. Okay. Maybe tapping into this wisdom, this knowledge that you have access to. Maybe walking through some sort of portal to bring back this knowledge so that you can apply it here. That will help with this. So yeah, you might need to create some sort of like I don't have it all in front of me here, but there's something that you're meant to build upon, create from, access. I'm also getting like Akashic Records here. Maybe you need to do like a bit of Akashic Records work so that you can download this information, or it might just be coming to you, okay? Where did I see that? Over here. Yeah, this crown chakra upgrade. I feel like you have all the pieces though. I feel like you can put all the pieces together. It's kind of like spirit has, the ancestors have, the masters have left us pieces to the puzzle. You may be one that puts it all together. Like you can unlock the codes, is what I'm getting. Interesting. And then I have balance and harmony in justice. It's like it reminds me of Ma'at, okay? The wing of the heart versus the feather, right? Fulfilling soul contracts and remembering who you are and knowing that like you have some sort of authority here when it comes to soul contracts, and remembering like what you're here and how you're meant to do it. Like there's something that you're here to do, and it's to bring balance in some way, some shape, in some form. Divine protection here. Huh. All right. Can you give me another one for that card? Justice. Two of Swords. It's almost like you can slice through the BS and bring clarity even when people can't see it. So it's like you have access to it even though it may not be in your presence. So it is about that channel that you have, accessing the divine within. Soul star activation. Serious. Yeah, it's a gateway to the etheric realms, which you hold all the lessons of all the incarnations that we have experienced. We can access information and wisdom like a computer connecting to the internet through broadband. Instead of having to move through the dimensions to access the information, we can connect to it at all times and download support as necessary. The Egyptian god Horus appears on this card as a spirit guide, illustrating his connection to the sun, moon, and the stars as a gatekeeper. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna figure out how to do something, and it's gonna benefit many. All right, there's something important that like you have a contract to complete. Interesting. One more card for this. The High Priestess comes out. Yeah, I'm getting like this seed of life and the scroll. It's like access to hidden wisdom and knowledge, okay? Ancient secrets, ancient codes. It's like, you know, again, the veil here. Also doing something from an objective point of view, right? Like I'm seeing like the duality in 3 different cards here. I'm seeing like the Two of Swords duality, the Justice duality, unbiased, right? The balancing of the scales, right? And then we have the High Priestess, who's in between the light and the dark in a neutral, objective stance, right? Yeah, so there's no bias here because it comes straight from the divine. And so that is remembering who you are. It's like you're having a physical experience here, and you know, you work for God. And so you don't, maybe you follow a higher law, you follow a higher like you follow different principles, maybe. I'm getting like there's some principles here that you hold yourself to as well. I'm getting like a strong vow here. Getting a lot of higher consciousness. I mean, look at how beautiful her gown is. I'm gonna call it a gown. I know there's another name for it. Her veil. It's like to end suffering as we know it. Right? Enough have suffered. It's like to put an end to something for once and for all. Maybe there's something that's going to be revealed about all this. Something that needs justice. Something that might have been blocked, might have been casted, like illusions casted. Someone might have been like hidden in plain sight here. Someone may be able to unlock something that's been locked up and hidden forever. And that'll put an end to something and bring balance and karma, as well as harmony and peace. So I'm getting like something unlocks within you so that balance can be restored. So maybe all of this pain and suffering and experience was a catalyst for this. So it's also about like evolving as a species. I'm getting that too, because it's like if our planet's ascending, right, and we're in this evolution process and we're looking to be partners and coexist with other galaxies, star systems, you know, all of that, other species, we need to stop killing each other, because that doesn't make a good galactic neighbor. That's for sure. It's like, can't we all just get along energy? Like, do we really have to continue this? Haven't we learned our lessons by now? It's like that. It's almost like, as well as like, what we're all fighting for, we really don't have the power of. It's like a false sense of security. That's what I'm getting with the Tower. To think that like this control is long lasting, stable, or secure. It's not. And something's coming out that's going to like change this. Like there's a cycle ending with this. Yeah, so there's this like, I'm almost getting like a reset energy. Interesting. Yeah, it's like wanting to manipulate and control who's worthy and who isn't. Here's the thing. In God's eyes, we're all worthy, and whoever's in power is abusing it. And so there could be a bit of an awakening for that. And this could be, take it how you want it. So this could be, you know, religious. This could be boss. This could be, you know, those that are in control and are trying to, you know, manipulate and, you know, have things go their way and feel like there's no accountability. You know, there will be, there is, right? I feel like whatever you've got, it's like you've been guided by spirit to take note of this, take note of that, like read this book, follow that person. Like, I feel like there's a lot of like breadcrumbs or things you've created that are leading you. Maybe you don't have all the answers, but you're getting there. You might need to kind of like go within to access the rest. Maybe tap into, again, like those that came before you that you have access to learn from. I feel like this is a bit of like mentorship. This could be a bit of like reading some advanced how-to content, you know, depending on what you're dabbling in. But I feel like this is someone who's aware of the divine plan playing out here. So you could be guided to kind of like expand upon that knowledge, especially with the Hermit here. The Hermit kind of reminds me of like, you know, receiving strong guidance. You could be, you know, receiving Palladian guidance. Like you can have a Palladian guide, or you could be like this also can represent like starseed energy. You could be like an ambassador. So you could be a representative here, having the earthly experience. Flip it, switch it, however you feel like that connects with you. Interesting. I feel like you've unlocked a lot of secrets, and you're going to continue to do so. You may be keeping these to yourself. It might be time to share them, depending on where you are in your activation process. You do have divine protection, strong divine protection. The Order of Melchizedek might speak to you. Embracing by light, your mission uncovered. Don't give up. Wow. Arcturian light codes as well, so you could resonate with blue beings, Arcturian collective evolutionary downloads, recalling your power and future thinking. Okay, thank you. All right, I think that's gonna be it for this reading. Let me know if any of that's like illuminating anything for you, okay? And if it does, then I'd like to dive a bit deeper if feeling called to do so. If the channel feels a need to kind of like, okay, let's go deeper into some of that, let me know in the comments, okay? And if you have any questions, all right, put them in the comments so that I can answer them. All right then, I look forward to reading for you again, and thanks again for watching the channel, and I'll see you on the next reading. Bye now.